Hello, Mark Crossfield here. Today we've got the lob wedge here. We're going to go for the flop shot, made famous by golfers like Mickelson and what have you. So we're talking about trying to get the ball literally just to pop right up in the air, around the greens in approach shots, get it stopping quick. So silly high, silly stop. Let's get into it, see if we can give you guys some control around the greens. Okay, so the flop shot, the Mickelson, the Tiger Woods, you've seen him on the 16th when he was younger, winning the Masters, flopping the ball up onto the green, getting it to stop, all this kind of thing. So we're going to go for the flop shot. Let's give you some advice how to play this shot. It's a real weapon in your armoury. If you could use this shot, it'll work to your advantage. You'll always be in a situation where if you're confident with this shot, I'm sure once every 2 rounds certainly, it's a shot you'd call upon. So if you've got some skill with it, it can get you out of trouble and get you getting some lower scores. So the flop shot, I've got a 60-degree lob wedge, got my Vokey 60-degree with 4-degree of bounce, low bounce on this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to get that ball quickly up in the air. So first thing you want to be doing is you want to be setting the club up to your target. Now, club face points at your target, and that gives you 60 degrees of loft. What we're going to try and do with this club is we're actually going to try and add loft. 60 degrees isn't enough for this shot. We want more. So what we're going to do is we're going to point the club at the target, but I'm going to stand very much across my target. So around 20, 30 degrees pointing left of my target with my body, and that's going to become my swing path line. So the club face is actually very open to the club path. So what we're talking about that is face points at the target, but I'm going to swing across that line. So it's actually going to add loft. It's going to give it an effect more loft as you come through. So what we're going to do, point the club at your target. Set your feet up pointing off 20 degrees to the left. Half decent width for stance here, so just shorter than shoulder width, so a decent, slightly wider than you had from a normal chip shot. Then what you're going to do is you're going to set your ball position. Now ball position's got 2 different angles here if you think about it. So from your angle there, straight in front of me, so you're at a right angle to my target line, your ball position is going to look like it's off the front foot. Your ball position, if you take the right angle off your feet and swing path line, is actually going to be in the middle of your stance. So depending which way you're looking at ball position, it's going to look in 2 different positions. For your help, to make this simpler, get that ball off your front foot. So if someone stood opposite where you're trying to hit the ball, so at a right angle to the line you want to hit the ball along, you're going to be getting it off your front foot. Hands up towards your left leg. So again, from your angle, the hands will look quite level with the ball, but from the angle I'm stood at, they feel like they're ahead of the ball. That's going to help get the bottom edge of the club on the ground to allow you to get underneath the ball to get some lift. Okay, next thing you're going to do with your feet open up, the whole idea of this swing, with the club pointing at the target, is to swing on the line of your feet. You've got to be swinging across the line of your hitting the ball, and it's that contradiction in the swing path to the club face that's going to give it that real chopped up feeling, almost like a bunker shot. So here we go, something like this. Weight pretty 50-50 distributed at the start. Ball off my left foot as you're looking from that angle, hands up towards my left leg, looking from that angle, feet 20 degrees off to the left, and now I'm going to try and swing across the line of my feet, so across the ball. Here we go. Haha, there it goes. So pops right up in the air. Now the beauty with this shot is it gives you real control, because if you, like I say, if you're confident with it, if you're confident you're going to pull it off, it's going to pop straight up in the air and almost land kind of this far and not run any further. So great for getting over obstacles, things like that. Now, when it comes to your swing, you want to be making quite a long backswing. So this is where it contradicts to a normal chip shot. This is more of a 3/4, almost pitch shot. But because you're opening these angles up so much, as long as you keep the pace of the swing relatively slow, what's going to happen is you're going to send most of the energy into the ball, sends it up, not forward. So you won't make massive distance. We just try that again. What happens if you're confident with this shot, you can do a very long, very slow swing, and that pops the ball right up in the air, as long as you're getting those angles set up at the beginning. So coming through, key point on the way through, try not to use your left wrist, don't try and hit the ball up in the air. It's the angles that's promoting the ball to go up in the air. I'm really holding the club off like a chip shot, not using my left wrist, really trying to just flop that club under the ball. Almost feels like I'm putting the back of the club under the ball to get that ball popping up in the air. Look, any questions, post below. I hope that helps, gives you an idea of how these guys are playing those fantastic flop shots, controlled chip shots around the green. Hope that gives you some help next time you play, and let me know. I'll look forward to your comments, and thanks for watching, guys.